Hey everyone, it's 604 Comics. It is April already. It is New Comic Book Wednesday, April 2nd. Got a ton of books, so let's go and take a look and see what I got, starting off with DC and Vertigo. We have Earth 2, issue number 22. This is, I believe, when we see Green Lantern come back to life. I think he died in the battle a few issues back, and this is the issue where he comes back to life. In the last issue, Superman found out that there was another Kryptonian on the Earth, so that's going to continue that story as well. So looking forward to reading this. Tom Taylor, Nicholas Scott, they just do some great stuff on Earth too. Next up we have issue number 11 for The Movement. This is the second to last issue by Gail Simone on this series. This series wraps up with issue number 12. Last issue was the end of the Batgirl 2-issue story arc, so this is the start of a new 2-issue story arc, and I believe this is the origin of Burden. So it's been a pleasant read, and we'll see what comes with the last 2 issues. Next up for DC, we have Green Arrow issue number 30. This is part 5 of the Outsiders War. If you guys read the last issue, then you saw that crazy cliffhanger with Oliver Queen. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this and seeing what happens. Just waiting to flip that book open and see what happens on that first page. I didn't even bother flipping through this in the stories because I wanted to be completely surprised, and I'm looking forward to reading this a lot. Finally for DC, we have Detective Comics issue number 30. This is the start of a new creative team with Francis Manapul and Brian Buccellato. I read an interview that they did on Comic Book Resources, and they made it sound like they were going to do some really interesting things on this series, so I'm looking forward to this. If you guys don't know, this creative team of Manapul and Buccellato, they were previously on The Flash. Now they're starting their new creative run on Detective Comics. As you would expect, it's got some beautiful Manapul artwork, and I'm looking forward to looking through this and reading this and seeing what they have up their sleeves for Batman and Gotham City. And we have one Vertigo title. This is Trillium issue number 8. This is the last issue of the 8-issue miniseries by Jeff Lemire. I haven't read 6 or 7, so I need to read that and catch up, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this whole love story wraps up. It's Jeff Lemire, Trillium, and it's been pretty good so far. Now we get into some of the Marvel stuff, starting off with Charles Soule and She-Hulk issue number 3. First issue was amazing. The second issue wasn't that great. It was still okay, but this one is going to be probably pretty good because it's got Dr. Doom's son, and he's coming into the picture, and he wants Jennifer Walters to do some legal stuff for him, so we'll see what that's all about. The art here is still by Javier Pulido. Still not digging his stuff. I'm flipping through it, and I can already see that this is going to take a lot of effort to enjoy the art, but hopefully the story kicks ass. Sticking with the Charles Soule run, we have Inhuman issue number 1. This one was delayed a bit. This was going to be written by Matt Fraction originally, but for one reason or another, he's not on the book anymore, and now we have Charles Soule. So I believe that's a pretty good trade-off. I don't know if I have much interest in this book, but I do have interest in Charles Soule, so I expect him to do some interesting things with Inhuman issue number 1. So I'll read it, check it out. Joe Mad's artwork on this looks not too bad. Some of his stuff I'm not a big fan of, but flipping through this book right now, it looks pretty nice. So I'm looking forward to reading this and seeing if this is going to stay on my pull list. And finally for Marvel, this is a book that I don't usually pick up, but I decided to give this one a shot and check it out. This is Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man issue number 200. This is the last Spider-Man issue before the all-new Ultimate Marvel Now relaunch. That's what I'm going to call it. This, I believe, is probably like a tribute issue to Peter Parker and Miles Morales from the Ultimate Universe, and they're going to start up a brand new series after the whole Cataclysm event. So that's something I want to jump into and check out, so I decided to pick this one up. I heard that there's not much in relations to the current story arc that happens in this issue, and like I said, this is more of a tribute, so I'm looking forward to flipping through this book for $5. It looks pretty nice. This is the variant cover. The normal cover has the other side with Peter Parker's face, and it completes the Spider-Man picture, but I decided to pick this one up because Miles Morales is Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe. So those are the DC and the Marvel books. I picked up something that I don't usually pick up in stores, but I decided to do a lot more of my issues in stores as opposed to online, and as such, I am picking up some Zenescope stuff. So starting off with Just Grimm Fairy Tales issue number 96. This is cover A. As you know, I love my Grimm Fairy Tales covers, so obviously I have to pick them all up. This is issue 96, cover B. And probably it's a toss-up. This one, I really like this cover a lot. This is cover C. So, like I said, Grimm Fairy Tales issue 96. I'm going to continue picking up the single issues for Grimm Fairy Tales until it reaches the landmark 100th issue. And then after that, I think I'll go the trade route. But I'm expecting issue 100 to have like 20 different covers. And one more book this week, we have Dynamite, Red Sonja issue number 8. I can't remember if this came out last month. It feels like it's been a while since I read this book, but this is the Jenny Frison cover. It's simple, but it's awesome. It just looks amazing. At the end of the last issue, we have Red Sonja, and I believe she was on the hunt for a amazing cook that a king had wanted. So this is going to be part 2 of the story arc. The king has sent Red Sonja off to find, I believe, 5 different people for his end of the world party, and this is another issue where Red Sonja goes off to find another person on the king's wish list. So always great stuff by Gail Simone on Red Sonja, so I'm looking forward to reading this a lot. And there you go. Those are all the books I picked up this week for April 2nd. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at 604comics. I've got regular conversations with all my YouTube friends out there, so if you're on Twitter and you're not following me, let me know, send me a message, and we can chat. What else is happening? We have Fan Expo Vancouver happening this month, April 18th to the 20th. I'm going to the show on Saturday, April 19th, so if you're in the Vancouver area and you happen to be going to the show, let me know if you want to meet up and talk comics and just, you know, hang out at a con. And congrats to everybody, all you lucky bastards that got to go to Emerald City this past weekend. I'm looking at you, Sarah. Hope you guys had an amazing time, and post all your haul videos. I really want to see what you guys got from Emerald City Con. I'm probably going to try to hit that up next year. So that's all for this week from 604 Comics. I've got a lot of comic books to read. I still have to read some of the stuff from last week. So it's going to be a pretty exciting weekend for me. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and take care.